Hello, welcome to Boardgame TV. Hope your day is doing well. We're back playing Pathfinder, Skull and Shackles. And we are on Adventure 4, Island of Empty Eyes. Victory in the Free Captain's Regatta has certainly impressed the Pirate Council. So much so that they've granted you an isle in the northern reaches of the Shackles. An untamed land known as the Island of Empty Eyes. The island is far from deserted, however, and its name suggests an ancient secret. Clearing the island of its brutal residents and transforming it into a pirate haven should promise to be a daunting task, one made all the more challenging when foes from the past return with jealous agendas. So we'll have our 5 typical adventures, and when we win this adventure, we'll have each character gains a card feat and gains a class 4 ship feat. And our first adventure is Home Sweet Home. And it's, as a prize for winning the Free Captain's Regatta, the Pirate Council has bestowed upon you ownership of the Isle of Empty Eyes. Ruins of the ancient Cyclopean Empire of Galgan litter the would-be pirate paradise, and not all are uninhabited. It's time to evict some freeloaders. Okay, so we only have 4 locations on this map. On this thing. We have no villain, and we have these henchmen here. It says, during this scenario, when you would permanently close a location, fulfill when closing requirement a second time, or the location is not closed. To win the scenario, close all locations, and each character gains a skill feat. Okay. So it's not too difficult, that it seems. And we have, our first one is the Great Stone Bridge. At this location, you may discard 3 cards to succeed at a check to defeat a non-villain monster. When closing, succeed at a dexterity check or range 10 check. When permanent closed, when you end your turn here, you may bury 2 cards from your hand to recharge up to 2 cards from your discard pile. Let me see. It says, no. When you would permanently fulfill the when permanent close time. Okay, so it says you may on this one. So you don't have to do it, so that shouldn't be a problem closing that one. We have the Dinosaur Corral. At this location, when you play an ally that has the animal trait on a check, add 2 to that check. When closing, summon and defeat the Henchman Rampaging Triceratops. On closing, you may choose an ally that has the animal trait in your discard pile and add it to your hand. Again, you have a you may. So, okay. Then we have Mangrove Swamp. During your exploration, if you defeat a Bane that has the aquatic trait, you may explore again. When closing, succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 6 check, and then it has no effect when permanently closed. So that's not a problem there. And then for our final location, we have the Coastline. If you acquire a boon with the pirate or swashbuckling trait, you may immediately explore again. When closing, succeed at a wisdom or perception 6 check or banish a card that has the pirate or swashbuckling trait. When permanent closed, on closing, each character's location may recharge a card that has the pirate or swashbuckling trait from her discard pile. Okay, again with the may. So, I don't know if they didn't read the instructions. Because it says you have to do the when closing twice, and they picked these locations. I didn't pick them, they picked them. But they all have the words may in there, and then one has no effect. So it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad, I guess. Alright, I've already put out the first blessing. Let's figure out where we want to go. We have a lot of heavy monsters here at Great Stone Bridge. So let's go ahead and have everybody at Great Stone Bridge. And again, you may discard 3 cards, succeed at a check to defeat a non-villain monster. And Valeris will go first. And let's see what we get here. We have an ally, Wisdom Survival 8. He can't get that. So there's no point in him going on. He can't get that anyways. So we'll be done. And he'll use him and he'll explore again. You have an invigorating Kukuri +1. Check to acquire strength, melee, or divine 9. Okay. Alright, so our strength is a 10. We get a plus on that. Alright, so we do get it. Our strength bonus, we have this. So we'll take this. And I think what we'll do is we'll play a blessing. Let me see which one. Yeah, we'll do the blessing of the Pharism here. And we'll explore again. Have crawling Cyclops hands. Ooh. Okay, wisdom perception 14. Ooh, or divine 10. If undefeated, one random character's location rolls 1d4, 1d6, 1d8, 1d10, and 1d12. For each roll of 1, that character must banish 1 card. Well, you know, that's pretty. I wonder if I boy, if I got crappy luck this game, we're fixing to find out. Okay, there's no way I can do my wisdom perception, and I don't have a divine. So we got to do a random character. So let's do a random character at this location. And it is going to be Lorraine. So we have to roll a 1d10, a 1d4, a 1d6, and a 1d8, and a 1d12. And if we roll any ones, come on, we got to banish some stuff here. Okay, well, we did roll a 1 on the 1d8. Look at that right there. A 1, a 6, a 4, a 9, and a 7. So for each roll, I must banish a card. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll banish his blessing. We'll get rid of the blessing. Okay, but that is done. We've done that. And you know what? I'm going to play this blessing right here, and we're just going to keep going. And we have a Cyclops. 22 combat. Before you act, examine the top card of your deck, then recharge it. Okay, well, our blessing there, recharge it. Damage dealt by the Cyclops is dealt to each character at your location. Okay, so I need a 22. For your combat check, reveal this card. Before you may additionally recharge this card to add. Okay, I think I'm going to use this. So I get my strength and melee. And I can add 3d4, and one of them will be a +1. And I can recharge it. I don't have to get rid of it. Okay, let's see what I got here. Okay, is it 2? Is it 4? 3? Okay. Let's see it. 7, 10, because this is a +1. And let's see, I rolled a 9 on this, so that's 19. And then if you add my strength bonus, which will be 4, that's 23. We barely beat this guy. But hey, it's good enough. We beat, man, they're getting tougher. You can tell they're getting tougher. So we beat him. I do recharge this. And that's going to be the end of his turn. I can't do any more. So we'll end it there. We'll play our blessing. And Al-Hazaro will go. And we have here's our henchman. Okay, this is our henchman Goldako. I guess he's undead giant. He's just basically an undead giant Cyclops. 22 to beat. Damage dealt by Goldako is dealt to each character at your location. If the check to defeat has the attack or range trait, the difficulty is increased by 10. Okay, well, thankfully I have the animate water, so I won't have to do that. If undefeated, okay, if defeated, you may immediately attempt to close the location the henchman came from. Okay, so Valeros is with me, so I get this. And I'm going to use the animate water. So that's my thing, and then 2d4. Alright. Should I play a blessing? I will, just in case for overkill, I will play this blessing of the gods, which will give me another d12. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way here. So 8 and 5 is 13, 16, 17, 21, and then if you add my +2, that's 23 again. That's enough to beat this guy. So he's been beaten. Let's see if we can recharge our spell. I don't have the thing yet. There you go. No. So I have to get rid of it. Okay, so now we gotta see about closing. It says succeed at a dexterity or range 10 check. Ugh, she's not good. He's not good at dexterity. Oh wait. Well, discard this card to add 2 dice to any non-combat dexterity or wisdom check. Okay, I'll do that. So give me 3 die 4. I actually have a +1. Shoot, I'm sorry. 8, 11. So this location is now closed. And when you end your turn here, okay, it says you may, again with the you may stuff. So we've done that. It's not a problem. The Great Stone Bridge is done. And that's going to be Alhazara's turn. So let's go ahead and play our next blessing. And let's figure out where we want to go. Let's go to Mangrove Swamp here. During your exploration, if you defeat a bane that has an aquatic trait, you may explore again. So let's see what we got here. Lorraine's turn. Electricity arc trap. Dexterity disable 12. Okay. Well. Okay, I can reveal this, and it'll give me an extra 8-sided die. And I already have an 8 for dexterity. Okay. So 4 and 4 is 8. And then I have, of course, 4 here, which is 12. So that is good enough to defeat the electricity arc trap. That is not an aquatic thing. So let me play my monkey here, and we will explore again. And I have a musket +2. Ooh, man. See, it just says reveal, and I want to ship, so I'm going to try to get this. So again, I'm going to go with 2d8. Ah, shoot, didn't get it that time. Okay, that would have been nice to have that +2 musket. Okay, well, that's going to be the end of his turn. Let's play our next blessing. Valeros will go. Let's draw some cards here for him. And let's see what we get. And we have a shark-eating crab. Ooh, 18. Okay. If the shark-eating crab would be defeated, re-roll the dice. The shark-eating crab is defeated or undefeated based solely on the result of the second roll. Okay, well, that's fine. I want to play, of course, my cutlass. And I discard, but he automatically recharges. So I get a D8, a D6, and a D10. Okay, so 9 and 7. 16 plus 3 is 19. We've defeated it, but we have to roll the second time. Okay, 3 and 3, 6 plus 5 is 11. Plus 4 is not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to add the eye patch here. To defeat a bane. So this is, Okay, 3, 6, 9, 5 is 9 and 5 is 14. Plus 4 is 18. So because of that eye patch, I got it. So we beat it this time. Now it has the aquatic trait. So we beat it. We can explore again. And let's go ahead and do that. And we have this thing right here. Let's see. Nope, do not get it. So that is done. Okay. Alright. Next turn, it is Al Hazara. Play a blessing here. There's cards. Let's see what we get. Okay, wisdom, survival, charisma, diplomacy. Alright, well I do got a good charisma, so maybe we can get this. 8 and 2 is 10, is not good enough. We don't get it. However, I will play this sailor. Actually, I will play this guy right here. Excuse me, we'll explore again. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, I have to use my intelligence here. There's no way, even with my intelligence. There's no way, even with my intelligence roll, that I can get that 14. There's just no way I can do that. Well, I could get an 8 if I roll 1 die. If I split this blessing and roll 2 die, that would be 16. However, I just don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So, however, I'm going to go ahead and play it anyways because I would have to lose those. So, let's see. Holy crap, I rolled double 6s. That's going to do it. 6 and 6 is 12, plus my 2 is 14. Wow, I can't believe I did that. Okay, I'm going to play this lady, and we're going to explore again. Skeleton Anchor. No way I can get that. There's just no way. Okay, I'm going to play the sailor, and we're going to explore again. Okay, Constitution, Fortitude, 9. No, there's no way we can get that. Okay. And I'm going to play Pirate's Favor, and we're going to go for broke here, and we're going to explore again. Okay, here we have the Golgan Obsolete. Before you act, shuffle the Henchman, the Daughter of, into a random open location deck. Okay, this is her right here. So I have to do that. To defeat the Golgan Obsolete, bury a card with the magic trait. Otherwise, it is undefeated. Well, I have the hydraulic push, so I can bury that card. Okay, so let's go ahead and bury the card right there. I will, of course, I have my last blessing here. And let's see, to close the location, succeed at a Constitution, Fortitude, 6 check. Well, I'm going to go ahead and play the blessing. 2 6-sider die. 9, that's no problem. All we needed was a 6. So Mangrove Swamp is closed. Alright, so then I have to shuffle her into an open location. So let me go ahead and do that and flip the next blessing. Alright, so we're going to move here to the coastline. It's Lorraine's turn. And remember, the coastline is if you acquire a boon with the pirate or swashbuckling trait, you may immediately explore again. So we'll do that. And let's see what we have. We have Gargoyle Sniper. Okay, combat 18. If you evade, okay, well, before you act, succeed at a perception 12 check, or he deals 1d4 -1 range combat. Okay, perception. Okay, well, that's actually not that hard. I have a good perception here. 7 plus 2 is 9. Oh, wow, I did not succeed at it anyways. Alright, 1d4 minus 1 range combat damage to me. Come on, roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1. 1, alright, so I take no damage. Alright, if the check to defeat does not have the magic trait, well, I'm using the Toxic Blunderbuss, so it will have the magic trait. So, Valeros is there. Here's my dexterity. And 1d10. There we go. Alright. See, 9, 4, 2. So that's 13, 14, 15, plus 1 because of the toxic, so that's 16. And then my dexterity range is a plus 4, that is 20. So we defeat the Gargoyle Sniper. Alright. I'm going to play this blessing right here, and we're going to keep exploring. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, damage dealt by the Daughter of Emerita is dealt to each character at your location. Before you act, each character must attempt a Wisdom 10 check. Characters who fail may not play weapons or spells in this encounter, and, if at another location, must move to this location. If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close location. Okay, so I guess we'll get to skip the other guy. Alright. Well, there's no reason for the Alraza because she can't help. Now, Valeros can help with his combat, but he's not going to succeed at that Wisdom 10. So we're not going to get Valeros' help this time. So this is going to be Lorraine. And again, I think I'm going to use a Toxic Blunderbuss here. So, but this time I'm going to play this blessing. This card add 2 any dice. It does not have the aquatic. Doesn't matter. I'm going to play the blessing anyways, and we're going to get an extra 8-sided die. Okay, so let's see here. We got 8, 7, and 2. God, that's some shitty rules. Okay, 9 and 8 is 17, and then plus our plus 1, so we do beat this Daughter of Emerita. Okay, now I've got to do a Wisdom Perception 6 check, which is good because we're at D12. Well, 4, but I got a plus 2, so that is 6. So we close this location, and that is good. Okay, so let's play another blessing. And now we're going to Dinosaur Corral. And it says at this location, when you play an ally that has the animal trait on a check, add 2 to the check. Okay. So let's move everybody here. And the Dinosaur Corral, let's see what we got here. First card is... Okay, here's this again. There's no way I'm going to do it, so we got to do the random person. And this time it's going to be Alhazara. However, Alhazara does not have anything to banish, so it's not going to matter. Okay, I'm going to play my captain here, and we're going to explore again. And with a spell sword plus 2, strength melee. Okay. Come on, man. Let's do good on this. Okay, I'm getting rid of this. I'm not using that die anymore. I don't get the cell sword. Garbage. Okay, I think that's going to be it. So it's going to be Alhazara's turn. Let's play this blessing here. Let's draw some cards. And we get Giant Spyglass Octopus. Before you act, each character location must succeed at a Strength or Dexterity 12 check or take 1d4 plus 1 combat damage. Okay, well, Valeros will try first. Okay, he doesn't get it, so he's got to take 1d4 plus 1, 5 damage. Jesus. Okay, well, there goes all his cards. We'll just take the damage. There goes all his cards. There he goes. Okay, strength or dexterity. There's no way she's gonna do it. So he has to, so Oz got to take damage. Come on, roll low. Okay, 1, 2. So we take 2 damage. And I'll get this one and this one. Okay. And then he has a dexterity. I gotta roll perfectly. Well, I could do this. 8. But 8 plus 4 is 12. So Lorraine passes and he doesn't take any damage. Okay. So, alright. Valeros. First thing we're going to do, it does have the aquatic trait. So we're going to play Geyser. And let's see, it's going to take this. 2d6. We just need an 18. Alright. So let's see, that's 6 and 4 is 10. Plus 4 is 14. 1 is 15. And then my divine charisma. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, so I just beat it at 18 because I got a plus 3. Whew, that was close. Okay, do I keep the geyser or get rid of it? Okay, I can recharge the geyser. Then I have to beat it again, and this time I'm going to have Spear of Fire. Okay, well, Valeros is there with me. Here's my divine. Plus 1d6. And add another d6. Okay. Here's to it. Okay, so 10, 3, 4, 1. That's just enough to beat it. And do I do Spear of Fire? No, I have to get rid of that. There. But we do beat this octopus. Man, this thing has 4 monsters. Well, that's going to be the end of the turn for her. So let's play a blessing. It's Lorraine's turn. Let's see what we have next. We have Blessing of this. Wisdom Survival 7. Okay, there is a possibility of me getting this. Nope. Okay, I'm getting rid of that die right there. So I don't get that blessing. And I can't do anything else, so that's going to be the end of his turn. Or her turn. Valeros will go. Alright, next up is... Okay, here's the boss here. Attack or range take. Alright, this is increased by 10. Okay, well, the Cutlass does not have the attack or range trait, so there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and play the go against this guy. So we got my strength and excuse me, a 1d6 plus a 1d8, and let's see if there's anything I can do with that. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, that's better. It's 8. It's 7 is 15. Plus 6 is 21. Plus 1 on the Cutlass is 22. So we have beat this guy. So We can close our location. It says summon and defeat the Henchman Rampaging Triceratops. So I've already got him out. Here it is right here. The difficulty of checks to defeat the Rampaging is increased by the number of bird cards you have. He doesn't have any bird cards. 22. So I had to recharge my cutlass, so I don't have that this time, but I do have my rapier. So we do my combat and 3d4. However, I'm going to play a Blessing of Abadar, add another 10-sided dice to that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, 6. Okay, these two aren't part of it. I just want to let you know. Those two weren't part of the roll. They were just there. It was 2 10s and 3 4s. So 6 and 6 is 12. They have a 4 here, which is 16. They have a 3 here, which is 19. A 2 here, which is 21. And then, of course, if you add my strength bonus, is enough to beat the Rampaging Triceratops. So, we have won this first adventure. Okay, well that wasn't too bad, but man, these cards are getting harder and harder to beat, as you can tell. And I got to start getting some more cards, and I don't think I got jack crap this game. To be honest with you, I couldn't get anything. I think I got 1 blessing. Well, that's horrible. So I better up my game, because if I don't, then I'm going to be hurting come real soon. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, have fun.